So hello my friends, and welcome to another DSLR camera trapping video. It's been a while, mostly due to equipment failure, and then I was away for a few weeks as well back in the UK. So I'm back in Greece now, equipment repaired, some replaced, so the flash guns are both replaced. I've located in Germany actually on eBay a couple of SP28s Nikons, which are well known to be the premier flash for this purpose. So I was able to acquire both of those for $100 in total. So that was a win-win. And I'm back again, and I've set up the trap here at one of the locations that I've used in the past by this, where am I? Here, fallen branch tree. In the hope that I might be able to get the fox and the jackal that I missed out on last time. So I'll just talk you through quickly. It's basically pretty much exactly the same setup as it was then. Let me show you. So I have the camera itself down here. One of the flashes there pointing as a sort of side-on, full-on lighting for the fallen tree, where I hope the animal will come through. The other flash unit is up there somewhere as a downlight, and I have the Camtraptions sensor on the stump here just behind the fallen log, so hopefully that'll trigger as the animal comes past the fallen log and set it off. I've also put on the tree here a trail cam, as well as on the tree back there another trail cam looking back down the path this way to try and survey the whole scene. Okay, so that's the setup. I will leave it here for a few days, and sorry for I'm dripping with sweat here. It's 32 degrees and incredibly humid, so apologies for all the dripping. So I'll leave it here for about a week and then come back, and hopefully we'll have some images on it. One of the things I wanted to address quickly, as I think quite a few of you use Camtraptions equipment as well, and whilst I was in the UK I acquired a couple of these little extensions, battery extensions for the triggers. And it's great because it doubles the life of your trigger, so that's a bonus. The only issue I have with it is that I don't think they're very well made, and I love Camtraption stuff, so I'm saying this with love. Please, Camtraptions, make it better. The batteries are really loose when you put them in, so much so that if the battery is loose and you have this plugged into your trigger, it renders the trigger, and you see how easily that just pops out as well. The leads just really fall out too easily. It renders the trigger, even though it has the batteries enclosed within it, its own batteries, it renders it useless. And it took me forever. I came down yesterday to do this, and I had set it all up, and then it wasn't working, it wasn't triggering, and I couldn't figure out why. And I got it home, took it all down, took it home, and I discovered that it was because the batteries in this little extra battery pack were loose, and that was what was stopping it from triggering basically, and they fall out really easily, so I've had to put a little bit of elastic band just to keep them tight in there. So do be aware of that if you have bought these or are going to buy them. Just make sure if your camera is not triggering, if that could be the reason why. So yeah. Right, I shall see you in a few days' time, hopefully, back here, and we'll have some pictures on the camera. So I shall see you then. So the DSLR Camera Trap has been in situ for exactly a week, 7 nights, and I'm just walking in now through this amazing forest to hopefully find my camera still intact despite all the thunderstorms we've had, and hoping against hope that I've managed to record something. So I shall see you at the camera. Okay, so I've got through. The camera appears to be intact, and I'll put you here and let's see if it triggers when I walk through. Okay, so camera triggered, but the flashes didn't, which means the batteries have probably died on the flashes. So hopefully that's a good sign. It means that something's come through and been triggering the flashes, with any luck. We shall see. I'm going to check the trail cam up on the tree there first. So let's see what that has on it, if anything. Bear with me. Okay, so off the trail cams, the one I don't think is particularly well placed, so I can't see from the little screen what exactly has been caught, but it's been triggered a few times. And then the other one, I think it got jackals, and the only thing I could tell from this one here, the close by one that I didn't position very well, was it got triggered by some mice. So let's see how this is doing and what, if anything, is on the camera. Okay, so that's 98 shots, a lot of which are me setting up and what have you. Oh, what's that? Ah, I got a wildcat. And a very dimly lit shot of a badger. Oh, and a very long exposure, so it's rendered him see-through, of a fox. And again, another badger, nice one. I think it's not. It was either a bit foggy in the night, or it hasn't. Or I didn't focus it properly. What's that? Oh, and a little beech marten. Okay, so not too bad. Something to work on. I'll readjust the focus and the exposure because they are slightly underexposed. Change out the cards, change out the batteries, and leave it for another week, and hopefully we'll get something more. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I shall talk to you again in a second. Okay, so that's everything switched out, batteries and what have you. Sorry, I thought I just heard something. Yeah, so switched out all the batteries, reset the camera, and recovered the cards, so I will be able to take a look at those now when I go home. and I'll show you whatever I got, managed to get in a second. I think one of the reasons why some of the photos might be slightly misty is because I thought I better clean the front element, and when I went to do that, because I hadn't noticed it before, there was a blooming great spider's web over the top of it. So some little spider thought it a good spot to make his web, so I had to clean that off. And I've recovered one of the cards off the trail cams as well, so I can have a look at that. But the other one I've had to leave in place because the replacement card I have doesn't seem to want to be accepted by the trail cam. So, right. And on that note, I shall close this video, because I have this terrible habit of making ridiculously long videos, and I shall show you what pictures I've managed to get so far, and tune in next time for the updates. So in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and I shall catch up with you all again very soon. Bye for now.